Mama June. This Alana Thompson's sister is in urgent medical situation. What happened? There is a panic in Mama June Shannon's family as they meet with a crisis when one of her daughters rushed to the hospital. With the arrival of Family Crisis Season 7, some myths are debunked and truths are revealed with utmost risk. Recently, Pumpkin revealed whether her ex, Josh, and her current boyfriend, Darren, are genetically related. Fans are aware that Josh and Darren are cousins, and Pumpkin began an affair with Darren while she was still married to Josh. As the former partners are divorced, she decided to keep her new relationship low-key. Yet, she occasionally flaunted their matching tattoos on social media. The fresh new update from her revealed that Josh's dad brought up Darren, so they aren't biological brothers. Mama June. Jessica hides engagement from her family. Jessica Shannon had an engagement with her longtime girlfriend, Cheyenne, which Alana and Pumpkin discovered on social media. During the family reunion day on the show, she shivered when June interrogated her about her proposal to Cheyenne. Jessica had booked a cruise to pop the question. Even after the engagement, Jessica kept it under wraps, not sharing any details with her loved ones. Since she told them she wanted to surprise them with it, June and her other daughters refused to accept her clarification. They wondered if Jessica had unattended their phone calls due to the proposal. Her family looked visibly upset, and she later told the camera the actual reason for hiding it was to keep things between her and her lover only. Mama June. Pumpkin hears about Josh's hospitalization. An exclusive Family Crisis episode came to fans, which showed Pumpkin effort finding herself having an anxiety attack. While the day began smoothly as she checked into her clothing store and talked about Jessica's engagement, she received a call. That distressing phone call pulled her to the hospital quite breathlessly. Josh has reportedly been admitted to the hospital after the truck accident. During the call, he emotionally questioned what happened to the kids while not believing the alarming news was trustworthy. When the show's producers asked her where she was heading, she declared that her estranged partner's truck had wounded him. The shocking incident shook Pumpkin because she had just taken her things and slammed the door in a hurry. She was in her car, with the WETV crew members following her in another vehicle behind her. They covered Honey Boo Boo's older sister speeding up her car. They met at the hospital, making viewers worried as well. The frantic moment worried many fans. Pumpkin and Josh agreed on joint custody for their children in their divorce. When she has their kids, he is free of his parental duties. She said that she works hard while they are around her on the weekends, but finishes her work when they aren't. Stay tuned to TV season and spoilers for further updates. In a shocking turn of events that has left fans of the Mama June franchise shaken and scrambling for answers, one of Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson's sisters has reportedly found herself in an urgent medical situation, pushing the entire Shannon family back into crisis mode. The family that has weathered heartbreak, custody battles, addiction struggles, financial upheavals, and deep emotional fractures is once again facing the kind of moment that sends shockwaves far beyond reality television. This unexpected emergency is unfolding rapidly, stirring fear among viewers who have grown attached to each of June's daughters as they navigated some of the most public family challenges in recent reality TV history. Sources close to the family describe a tense atmosphere filled with panic, tears, frantic phone calls, and a renewed sense of protectiveness from each sister. In a household where chaos has often been the backdrop, medical emergencies hit differently. They strike at the heart of everything the girls have been fighting for: stability, healing, and a future that doesn't involve the trauma of their past. What makes this situation even more alarming is that each of Mama June's daughters has been dealing with her own personal battles, and this new medical crisis threatens to push the fragile balance over the edge. From the moment the emergency began, fans noticed immediate radio silence across social media accounts connected to the family. Alana, typically active online, suddenly disappeared from her feeds. Pumpkin, the sister who has often taken on the role of the family backbone, stopped posting entirely, breaking her usual routine of updates involving her kids, home life, and her complicated but evolving emotional journey. Even Mama June herself backed away, something that almost always signals there is far more happening behind the scenes than anyone is prepared to publicly discuss. The lack of information only intensified concern, with fans flooding comment sections, message boards, and online communities asking the same question: who is hurt and how bad is it? While the family has yet to release an official statement, insiders have indicated that the situation escalated quickly and required immediate medical attention. Paramedics were reportedly involved, and the incident was severe enough that multiple family members rushed to the hospital without hesitation. Given the strained dynamics among them, the fact that everyone reportedly rushed to the same location hints at the gravity of what took place. When members of the Shannon family come together urgently, it is never without overwhelming reason. The emotional weight of such a crisis is especially heavy for Alana, who has endured more than most teenagers her age. She has struggled through the instability of bouncing between guardians, the pressures of sudden fame, the heartbreak of watching her family fall apart publicly, and the ongoing challenges of trying to carve out her own identity outside the shadow of Mama June's history. The urgent medical situation involving one of her sisters threatens to reopen wounds she has been working hard to heal, and those closest to her say she is legally known as Lauren Shannon, has long been the anchor for the children, stepping up when the world around them was falling apart. As the one who has taken guardianship roles, provided emotional support, and often acted as the unofficial spokesperson when things go wrong, she is now reportedly juggling fear with her instinctive need to take control of the situation. The emergency is believed to have pushed her into crisis management mode, the same mindset that helped her hold the family together during Mama June's turbulent years of addiction and legal troubles. Those who know her say she is exhausted but refusing to leave her sister's side. Jessica, the quiet but strong sister often overshadowed by the louder personalities around her, has also been affected deeply by the incident. Recently she has been navigating her own life transitions, relationship milestones and personal health challenges. Seeing her sister in urgent medical need has reportedly left her emotionally raw, doubling down on the family's already heavy sense of fear. Her girlfriend Cheyenne is said to be supporting her closely, helping her stay grounded amid the whirlwind unfolding around them. Anna Chickadee Cardwell's name has naturally resurfaced in conversations as fans compare the current emergency to the heartbreaking medical battles she faced before her passing. The wounds from losing Anna are still extremely fresh for the family, and this new crisis threatens to reopen some of those emotional scars. When a family has already lived through the unspeakable pain of losing one of their own, every medical emergency becomes amplified. Every silence becomes scary. Every sudden call becomes traumatic. The Shannon sisters are not just reacting to the present emergency, they are reacting to the ghosts of the past, the memories of hospital hallways they prayed never to walk again, and the fear of repeating the most devastating chapter of their lives. Mama June, often criticized for her unpredictable behavior and questionable judgment, is said to be taking this crisis surprisingly hard. Sources describe her as visibly distressed, more emotional than usual, and doing everything she can to be present during this ordeal. This comes at a time when she has been trying to rebuild relationships with her daughters, though the journey has been rocky. If there was ever a moment that could push her into confronting her past mistakes and taking responsibility in a meaningful way, this medical emergency may be the catalyst. For all the fractures within the family, emergencies have a way of reminding everyone involved of their deepest bonds and the love that persists beneath the noise. The urgency of the situation has brought multiple layers of mystery and speculation from fans. Who is the sister in medical crisis? What exactly happened? Is this a sudden illness, a chronic condition flaring up, an accident, or something far more complicated? Until an official statement is released, speculation continues to swirl, but early whispers point toward an emergency that came without warning. Something sudden enough to shock the entire household and disrupt everyone's routines instantly. The very nature of this silence from the family indicates the situation is both sensitive and serious. Medical crises within families who have endured public drama often carry deeper emotional implications. The Shannon sisters have fought for years to reclaim stability, create healthier boundaries, and build lives not defined by chaos. This emergency feels especially cruel, arriving just as many of them had found new beginnings. Pumpkin embracing independence after leaving a complicated marriage behind, Alana preparing for adult life and dreaming of college, Jessica working on new chapters with her partner, and even Mama June taking steps to regain trust. To have this progress interrupted by a sudden emergency is heartbreaking, and fans can sense the emotional whiplash the family must be experiencing. For the moment, what is known is that this medical situation has forced the entire family into emergency response mode. Supporters are anxiously awaiting updates, hoping for signs of improvement and clarity. Social media accounts associated with the family have been overwhelmed with supportive messages, prayers, and heartfelt concerns from viewers who have followed their journey for over a decade. The emotional investment the public has in this family is profound. Fans have celebrated their victories, mourned their losses, and watched their evolution unfold in real time. Now they collectively hold their breath, waiting for confirmation that the sister in crisis will pull through. The future of the Mama June series may also be affected by this medical emergency. Producers are reportedly monitoring the situation closely, aware that such unexpected events can shift narratives dramatically or alter filming schedules. The Shannon family's real-life tragedies and triumphs have often shaped the direction of the show, and this may become one of those pivotal moments that redefines the next season's storyline entirely. Whether or not cameras are present, the family's real emotions and reactions will likely influence future arcs, as emergencies like this are impossible to ignore. At the center of all this is the universal truth that regardless of the conflicts, past mistakes, and public scandals, these sisters are bound together by a shared history and a fierce love that has survived the unthinkable. They have fought to protect one another in ways that often go unseen by the public eye. They have endured storms few families could withstand. A medical crisis like this reveals that, beneath all the drama, their greatest fear is losing each other. And that fear has now become painfully real once again. As the situation continues to unfold, fans remain on high alert, watching for any signal of hope from the family. Whether through a brief update post, a spokesperson's statement, or a quiet photo from inside a hospital room, any sign of improvement will be met with overwhelming relief. Until then, the emotional tension surrounding this urgent medical situation remains heavy, and the Shannon family's next moves will be watched closely by those who have come to care about them deeply.